Hi guys, I'm JL.
I'm Shy, and we're here with
Andrea,
Today we're here to talk about love.
Lust.
and Lost.
Uy, first try lang yun. You know, usually we take like 10 tries to do that.
Congratulations.
This is the first time it's been that smooth.
We're so nervous to fuck up kasi may kasama tayong super kakilala.
So like Andrea, for people that don't know you, how would you introduce yourself?
I am a content creator. I've been doing content creation since the pandemic. Yes. As a queer content creator, doon ako nag-gain traction. But I took a break and then came back to content creation this year lang din. My advocacies for content creation are like education, good governance, politics, and tech. And also with a little bit of self-love.
What got you into content creation in the first place? Your first phase.
Oh. I don't want to do TikTok actually because at that time ng pandemic, it was a new platform. Mas okay ako with being vocal on Facebook, Twitter, IG. TikTok was at that time, yung na-intimidate ako kasi I have to dance? to gain
sync.
power or lip sync? I don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then eventually, I got single. So just try it out. And then, wow, because I'm gay, so like everyone's like, hi, you're so pogi.
Apaganda.
Yes, maganda. Yes, yun. And then, it blew up. So, every funny contest that I make, yun yung nagiging part ko. So, I try to be funny. And yun yung talagang personality ko. So far, nagugustuhan siya ng mga people. Yes. It's actually an outlet for me. My creative outlet.
Yeah, but I'm curious, even at the height of COVID, not everybody was open to the notion or the idea of being queer, being LGBT. Still, I would say people know about it, but not everybody embraces it. Not everybody's quite open to it. And you don't really shout it to the world, right? So I'm curious why you were so comfortable with putting that out to social media.
Good question. Back in college, kasi I was already very open or I was just being me. I guess yun yung nag-gain ng traction or attention sa people because I was just being me. Being me, queer, I'm not afraid to, I guess, hide something. If I'm like this, I'm like this. I can show you that this is me. Siguro doon nakarelate yung ibang audiences at that time na, wow, she's, I guess, doing something na proud siya. She's proud to be gay, proud to be queer.
Yeah, and I don't think
yes.
everybody has the privilege of being loud and proud.
Yes.
When did you know ba that you were queer or gay?
Sabi ng mom ko.
Alam na niya. Bago mo lang
Or mga relative, or yung mga uncle ko. There were hints ng bata. So I would do poses like this.
Little signs, little signs.
The Power Ranger costume, I would prefer the Red Ranger over the Pink Ranger. I would prefer Cars, the dinosaurs, Voltes 5. Instead of Barbie, Voltes 5.
So it was never really something that you had to come out
Yes,
as? Your family just embraced you from the start?
At first, there was hesitation. Like, parang hindi siya makapaniwala. Ang ganda-ganda ng... ang ganda, sayang yung lahi natin. Yun yung laging sinasabi. Sayang yung lahi. Kasi ang ganda mo. So, bakit? Babae.
Not even sayang lahi. I think the most painful is sayang ka.
Yes. Ganito ako eh. Karoon ako ng rebellious phase kasi hindi ako at that time tanggap the family.
Did you ever try dating guys ba?
Yes, I did.
So
Yes,
wait,
I
are you bi? Are you... What does queer actually mean?
Queer is actually just sobrang gender fluid. Yeah. I dated guys, but I prefer, I guess, women. Yes.
How was your...
What's the difference?
Yeah. How was your
Experience
with dating guys? Bad?
Would not recommend.
Queen of Men, they are my effort. Yes. So I guess there is the princess treatment. But then kasi when I dated girls, that dun lumabas yung masculine side ko na parang I wanted to treat someone, better or like they deserve that. Yung mga first relationship ko with girls, ako yung ma-effort in showing the masculine side. So ako yung alam ko, hindi na dapat inaano. Parang yung boys relationship.
Yeah.
Pero, I guess at that time, say masculine sa relationship. But eventually, ngayon, it takes turns, so dapat equal.
Yeah, and don't you think masks also kind of want the same princess treatment?
Yo.
Yeah.
Yes.
At outside, kunyari, kung hindi inside of your relationship, sila yung very mapagbigay, maalaga. Pero inside of your relationship, sila yung pa-baby talaga. Alam mo yun?
Soft.
Softy pa din yung mga yan. Kahit sa tingin mo na very protective yung inside nila.
Yes.
They need to be protected too. Diba?
So, kaya in the relationship, dapat equal lang. Hindi porket this person is that masculine, so dapat ito lang yung pinoprovide niya. Relationship, equal contribution.
Yeah.
When it comes to like understanding, empathy.
That's something I want to explain to even my parents or boomers na if it's a girl and a girl, hindi ibig sabihin na may isang lalaki dyan. Na may isang babae, may isang lalaki at heart. Basically, both of you are girls. Both of you want to be treated as a girl.
Yeah.
And nobody is above each other or nobody is less. But I think a lot of them kind of think that, ikaw ba yung lalaki sa relationship? Which I think, I don't know if the word is offensive, but they still steer towards the typical hetero relationship.
Yes.
And they cannot see gay relationships as a relationship of its own kind.
Yes.
They keep trying to mold it into the heteronormative. May some girls din na, I don't know if you dated people like this. There are some girls na, they're into girls, but they expect you to act as a guy.
Yeah.
They don't want to treat you as a girl, even though they're dating you being a girl.
Yeah. I would like to think that that is probably their preference. Kasi there are some girls na butch, they like to be seen as like, masculine. Very tough masculine.
Tough
Yeah,
girls
so,
talaga sila.
So, I guess sa understanding lang, yun nga lang, is hindi kayo compatible. Which is a sad thing. That's why when it comes to like, dating someone, before you put a label on it, it's better to get to know this person first before you can deal.
At saka communicate before maging kayo or kahit nasa stalking stage pa lang kayo, kung ano yung set of preferences nyo. Kunyari, kasi sabi mo, may iba na ayaw nila kung yung mask girl is gusto nila na at the end of the day or at any point, pwede silang maging girly-girly. Okay lang naman yun. Basta okay both sides. Alam mo yun? They're not hindering themselves na parang, dito ka lang. Ganyan ka lang dapat kasi ganyan kita nakilala. Parang ganun. And it's sad kasi meron nga yung iba na nasa utak na lang nila, ganito niya ako nakilala. I cannot show my soft and girly side. So that's sad kasi what if gusto niya din naman pala maging very feminine
Or to
within you?
explore their sexuality.
Yes.
It's like very flexible naman na ngayon di ba?
There should be a room for growth and development within the relationship. That's why communication is really important. So I have this thought. Lagi natin sinasabi na communication is the key.
Yeah.
But I like to think that there is a master key.
Which is?
Communication, empathy, and understanding. Yeah.
Yes.
Kasi ang hirap in a relationship, nag-uusap nga kayo. Possible na nagsisigawan. Sometimes when, arguments or not, you're trying to voice out your frustration or you're trying to point out your side, pero is the other person listening? Is the other person understand where you're coming from? So ang hirap, nag-uusap nga kayo pero wala. So I guess what I'm trying to say is there is a master key. Communication, empathy, and understanding.
And I think on the empathy side, this is something I learned from my girlfriend. And of course, like any normal couple, diba, you fight.
Yeah.
Something I learned, there are different ways that people voice out their concerns. For me, being in not so healthy relationships beforehand, not using that as an excuse, right?
Yes.
My way of communicating and my way of raising concern, or kung paano ko sabihin na, hey, I don't like this, is medyo in a blaming way. Bakit mo kasi ginagawa yan? Ayoko na ginagawa mo yan. Bakit ka ganyan? It's in a way that points fingers. It's in a way that might feel or might make my partner feel degraded. So, it lacks empathy. Mas gusto ko to get my message across rather than make sure na she really understands it without feeling hurt, without feeling offended. So, I really get you.
Yeah.
On the empathy side. Sometimes you gotta calm down. Sometimes it's important to communicate it, but also communicate it in a way where they also feel heard, they also feel seen, and they also feel as if na they're an equal. You don't look down upon them just because they did a certain thing that you did not like.
Yeah. Sometimes kasi siguro kahit in a certain situation na parang napa-raise yung voice mo. Pero let's calm down a bit, gather yourself individually, and talk about it.
Yung sa akin kasi, ang na-notice ko before, I've been into bad relationships. So, ang nagiging outcome ng fights is, nagbabangayan talaga kami. So, buga ka ng buga ng words. Hindi nyo alam na nakakasakit na kayo sa isa't isa. But recently, nalaman ko na you can pace yourself na calm down a bit before you talk to your partner para hindi kayo parehas na nagsasalita out of galit. Hindi kayo parehas na galit. So, at least kahit papano yung thoughts nyo is not out of anger. Kapag nakapagpahinga na kayo, nakapag-isip kayo individually, a little time para to be apart. Tapos, can we talk? Tapos after that, pag-usapan nyo, di parehas na kayong kalmado, hindi na kayo parehas na magsisigawan. Kasi once na nagsalita kayo together na sigawan talaga yan, hindi yan matatapos na nagkaayos kayo. Matatapos yan kasi pagod na kayong magsigawan, di ba? Parang, ay, ganyan.
Meron
So,
din difference
hindi bad.
There are some people na kapag nag-away, ayoko na, give me a break muna. Meron din, hindi, ayusin na natin to ngayon. There are people that want to fix it urgently. There are people that need time before they can fix it. But ang na-realize ko lately was, at the end of the day, both of you want to fix it. You just have different ways in which you want to fix it. So, there's no point in forcing each other. Parang you give each other what you want. Find a compromise.
Yes.
Kunyari, girlfriend ko, she's the type na, let's fix it now. I'm the type na, I gotta calm down first. I will be back, but I still love you. But peace muna for like a few hours or something. But siguro in her mind, like her mind is going crazy. My mind, I'm like, I'm trying to go back to equilibrium state. So, both of us want to fix it, but we're both stuck in our ways. So, either you kind of have to find a compromise or a middle ground between the two. Hindi yung ako, before I would go to a different province, go to a different city to think, which sometimes takes days, diba? Which is not the best. Siya gusto niya ayusin agad. So we kind of learned to compromise and be like, okay, just give me a few hours to be silent and then we'll get back.
You know, that's really good kasi you compromise
Yeah.
from the first part pa lang, based on your kwento, the first part parang nahirapan kayo with the dynamics. Tapos ngayon, you guys are compromising now when it comes to dealing with the arguments. I remember lang a time before, sa mga previous relationship, ako yun naman yung gusto ko ayusin
Agad.
agad. So, I would say hindi siya naging maganda because syempre, yung siguro ex-partner ko at that time is she wanted space. Ako naman at the time, as an overthinker,
Does it drive you crazy?
yeah, it drives me crazy. I'm an Aquarius. so yeah, it's like, I want to fix it now. Can we talk? Ganito, ayusin natin to because I don't want matulog. Di ko parang,
Yeah.
ayoko matulog ng galit tayo. Every time na mag-aaway kami, umaabot sa point na hindi na pag-uusapan because I give her space tapos hindi na nare-recall. Yun lang yung hindi magandang dynamic. Pero, you know, learning and experience. So, we do not want, if you're looking for a partner, you have to voice out that this is how you deal
Yeah.
a certain problem. Again, communication.
Do you feel it's important for your partner to know your past? To be able to understand you? Kasi some partners, nagagalit sila when you talk about your ex. Some partners, minsan nagsiselos pa. Ex ko na nga you know?
Yes.
So do you feel like to know your partner, you also have to know their past?
Yes. Kung sino man yung prospective partner ko, they have to know how I deal certain problems like before. So, ganito yung current situation A, situation B, and how I resolve it, ganito, ganyan. So, if ever man na, for example, there's a shift in mood or maybe I'm dealing a certain problem, that person know how I deal or kapag nagtampo, paano pa ako i-approach.
Tsaka parang, alam mo yun, may little background din sila sa'yo. But it doesn't really say na ikaw pa rin yun, yung sa past relationship mo. You were like this before, pero most probably, you learn from those past experiences. Tapos ngayon, that's how you deal with things na lang. Kasi para kahit papano, they have a little glimpse talaga kung paano ka before. So they know how to treat you better.
And it gives a context to who you are and how you act. Siguro you don't tell them all about your past because it's already gone. It's nothing to look back on. Pero siguro it helps for them to understand how to love you better. Sa girlfriend ko ngayon, I didn't want to tell her, but like I had to tell her na, oh, I've been in like a long-term relationship before. I got really hurt. So, if may times na bigla na lang akong hesitant to share something, maybe because I still have trust issues. maybe because my wall is still very high, I cannot share something with you so easily. It's not na you have to share them all the details. Oh, we were like this. Dito kami kumakain.
Oo.
Ito favorite namin.
No.
Wag na yun. Wag na yun.
That
Mag-aaway
is
talaga
like,
kayo doon.
that's crossing the line.
Nating kasi ko, dito kayo
Kumain?
kumain.
Huwag na tayo
So, wag na
kumain
tayo-
dyan.
Bawal dyan.
Ever again. Don't
Paano
eat
kung
that.
masarap yung food?
Never again. If it's Jollibee, fuck Jollibee.
Sa ibang branch tayo.
I think yung biggest example is yung ex ko, kapag nag-aaway kami, the way to fix it, the way that person fixed it was through gifts. If you did something here, I'll give you this gift. Kapag ginawa ko yun ulit, I'll give you a bigger gift. So, parang ako, kapag nag-aaway tayo, tapos may binigay kang gift, parang, look,
Anong ginawa mo?
Suhol ba
you,
to?
are you trying to buy my forgiveness?
Oo.
Because it was so ingrained in me na before, if you give me a gift and we're fighting, it's like, I am obliged to be okay with it.
Yeah.
Because, sino ba naman ako magagalit, binigyan man ako ng cellphone or AirPods or something like,
Well,
right?
Wow. Oh my God. Pasensya na. Sorry na
ngayon,
kamay ang
parang,
bagnam.
Diba? So ngayon parang pag nagtatampuhan kami, tapos sasabihin, kahit magpapagrab lang siya ng phone, I'm like, no, ayoko.
Oo.
Because, inexplain ko naman na before ganyan, like, there's still something in me that's still so, not hurt, but siguro may hesitation pa rin because
Yes,
of that. And I think that's something that you have to explain to your partner. May mga onting saltik ka
Oo.
Kailangan
Magkailangan ka lang
mo
ng Dior.
ma-understand.
na kailangan nila malaman or else you're gonna think you're batshit crazy.
Oo.
Disclaimer.
Disclaimer, ganyan. Yung sa akin naman, I have this urge to tell my future partner or kung sino man yung kausap ko all about my past. I don't know why. Like, all about it. Kasi, I
think
feel
so
like,
you can be an open book.
yeah, because like, I don't want them to, kasi I've had this experience na yung ibang tao yung magkukwento ng story ako sa kanila.
Yes.
Who am I now to say my story kung ibang tao na yung nagsabi? So, gusto ko talaga, i-disclose ko na yun sa kanila kahit 2 weeks pa lang tayo mag-uusap. Ganito nangyari before. This is what I did. This is what happened. Ganyan. So, para at the same time, if nasa utak nila na, ayoko niyan, they can leave.
Yes.
So, kapag ayaw nila, edi bye. So, para at least nasa utak ko na, if somebody will accept me willingly, knowingly na alam nila yung whole past ko, edi ikaw yung the one.
That's remarkable in itself.
Yeah,
That
parang,
you can accept me for who I am. And
Kasi-
siguro so they don't use it
against
Against
you.
you.
Kasi kapag parang nasa utak ko, sinabi ko na sa'yo before, tapos, in the meantime, imposible namang hindi tayo mag-aaway, di ba? Kapag sinumbat mo yun sa atin, sa start ng relationship natin, red flag ka na. Like, bye na agad. So, parang, at least, open book na ako sa'yo, hindi mo na kailangang itanong ulit sa akin. Kunyari, matagal na tayo, tapos hindi mo pa pala alam. So, at least, they know at the start of the relationship. Ganun.
I mean, tanong ako sa inyo, since we're talking about the past,
Yes.
when somebody talks about their past, what is the biggest red flag for you? Na if they say this, parang, okay, ayoko na.
If they mention that their ex is really crazy, right? Parang
means they're crazy.
Yeah, they direct the fault sa ex agad.
Yes.
Parang, yung ex ko kasi very crazy yan, ganito ginawa niya, but in a personal manner, alam ko na may fault silang dalawa doon. So, why would you still blame yung ex mo for all your relationship? Yun lang naman. Like,
And there's no
after
context as to what
Oo.
made that girl
Oo.
crazy.
Oo, yun. Pag sinabi na yun sa akin, papatingin talaga ako sa kanila na, ay, ano ba yun? Ba't parang binabadmouth mo na agad yung
Oo.
ex mo? Like, first date pa lang, parang gano'n. Parang, no next date for you.
Yes, I agree. Pero in the sense of how they handle the situation din, di ba? I agree na parang two-way yung relationship. So kung sinabihan mo, na-label mo na agad na crazy yung ex mo, what if kung something bad happened between you guys, malilabel ka din sa next niyang ka-date na crazy ka. Yes, I agree. Parang it's really a red flag. For me, how this person handle a problem or a situation with their exes or their partners, ex-partners.
Well,
Yeah.
what's for you other than that?
Other than that, cheating. Kung nasabi nilang nag-cheat sila, there's an admission, okay. But then kasi you will be, somewhat reserved. So what if it happens
Again.
sa'yo?
Valid
But
Valid.
if there is a character development and nag-improve naman, inadmin niyang maling-mali yung ginawa niya and this person repent
Oo.
and then doesn't want to do it, or alam niya talagang maling-mali yung ginawa niya. Guess, it's maybe worth trying.
Yeah.
So you believe that they can change naman.
I believe everyone can change.
Okay.
Character development.
Mhm.
I think yung sa akin, hindi ako yung nag-isip eh. But like, every time may sinasabi ako na about my past, they're like, ala, red flag. Like, well, yun nga, that I was in a long-term relationship. They think na, if you were in a long-term relationship, na you live together, ganon, that in itself is already a red flag. Like, a lot of people were turned off by the fact because, the way they explain it to me, because they feel like they're competing with something that is
Nagaling
not there
ka.
anymore. They're competing with a ghost because of how long the relationship was. But like, ex na yun eh. Tagal na yun eh. It's done. I don't understand why. I mean, no hate. Because if I was with, let's say, a divorced girl or guy, I'm like, oh, hold on, that's not baggage. So I think they see what I have as baggage. And something that they don't want to deal with, which is like acceptable naman. Like, not everybody wants to deal with like a ghost or like the past that I can't take back or I can't change anymore, diba?
It depends naman dun sa tao kung how much they healed na within
Yes.
that relationship eh. I think that reflects din sa kanila.
Yeah, I don't think you can blame them because siguro they had their own trauma, have their own trust issues. They just don't want to get hurt. Or baka nagago din sila ng person na may long-term ex.
Yes. Oo.
Na binalikan ulit yung ex.
Ginawang rebound. Oh my God. Oo, man.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So, valid naman din yung where they're coming from. It's just that, siguro, understanding it.
Oh, intindihin nyo na lang kasi pag hindi talaga kayo nagkaintindihan, hindi talaga siya mag-work. That's basic math in a relationship.
Yeah, and there are some people naman that will say they love you for that. That you had a long term because you can commit, because you've had experience and you've learned. Now you're much more mature.
Yes.
Actually, first time ko lang yung narinig, and that was from my girlfriend. I was like, oh, you're not
Mad?
you're not like pissed by it. And then she's like, no, it's a good thing. I'm like, oh my god, what?
Very healthy.
Diba?
Wow.
When you date now, how do you date, or like how do you find people? If you are finding, or is it just a coincidence that you meet somebody? Do you use dating apps?
I use dating apps. Now, kasi more on the organic side. Yun. Nag-message lang sa akin. And then, nagustuhan ko yung conversation, the flow of our conversation. Then, we just started going out, movie. Then, kasi naging tuloy-tuloy because I like the company. I like how this person talks, the way she handles herself, and also work-wise. Kasi medyo nakita ko how she works. Ayun. So, that was a plus points.
What's your usual type ba in girls?
Girls. Before, femme. Oo. Femme. Pero ngayon, parang, gender's fluid. Whoever treats me well or like treats me better, regardless if you're like a, mask, femme, as long as ngayon iniisip ko, self ko na, kung who's gonna take care of me. Again, tapos, career, they know how to handle themselves. So, work-wise, kasi dun mo makikita how they handle things or
Yeah.
focus din sila sa work. So, hindi ka mababahala or mapapaisip kung ano yung din ginagawa nila. If they're busy sa work, or yung focus lang sa work nila, man, that's a sexy.
Tsaka,
hot.
tsaka hindi ka mag-worry kasi if they're not talking to you, it's because they're doing work. Busy sila sa future nyo together.
Yes.
Basically that. Or it's just they have their own life, not just within your relationship. Siyempre, kailangan nyo pa din ng individuality na hindi lang nagsa-circle yung relationship nyo with you guys. Siyempre, ang pangit naman na sa inyo lang umikot yung mundo.
Parang bakit mo, you're codependent or like dependent.
Yeah.
Yun. Actually, sinabi niya nga yun sa akin na mas prefer niya na we have our own worlds. Tapos, maybe at the end of the day, after all the adulting, akin naman to, after all the adulting things that we do, at least we get to be with each other.
That's true.
For her, may sarili akong buhay, I do this, ikaw, ganito, ito yung pinupursue mo. So like, we do not depend then sa isa't isa. Pero naman, then, if, something happened, maybe current situation that you guys need one another, dapat present.
Yeah. I think when you have a hardworking partner, you're less scared about the future because you know na you have somebody that will be with you, learn with you, take care of you, or even grow with you. Kasi parang, if hindi kayo aligned with work ethic, hindi kayo aligned with your goals, pangit yung word, pero parang pabigat sila sa day-to-day mo. Or if you feel like you're more grit than them, for me, nakaka-turn off siya. If hindi ko nakikita na may sarili kang mundo mo, if hindi ko nakikita na focus ka sa career mo, yun yung biggest turn off for me, na biggest indicator ko na, okay, this is not it. Like, I'm out. If I'm with somebody na very go with the flow lang with their life, hindi sila intentional with their career, with what they're learning, with what they're doing, I don't think it can be for me, because I know I'm very targeted and I'm very, very driven. So the moment I know na, okay lang, actually okay lang kung hindi naman mataas yung sahod nila. Basta I know na
They want
they're achieving, they're trying to achieve more than that.
Yes.
They're on the path to grow and move past it. Hindi yung, yun na yung sahod nila, masaya na sila doon. Because then there's gonna be a mismatch in lifestyle, mismatch in standards, and even standard of living. Diba? So, it's so nice to have friends na walang inggit. Friends na literally lift you up. Friends na kapag may na-achieve ka, they're like, kaya ko din yan. Parang ang pangit ng mga friends na ganun, na they compare or they're jealous of what you have. Kaya it's so nice to have friends that even if di kayo nag-uusap, the moment you hit them up, they're like, there. They support you, even from afar. Which is very, very hard to find, honestly. And it's very, very hard to maintain that circle. I had so many friends in high school, so many friends in college. They're not my friends anymore. None of them are my friends anymore. Because we all grew apart, and I feel like there's a bit of pissing contest.
Oh.
Did you guys ever feel that ba, with your high school, college friends?
I have this one person in mind.
I don't like it kasi parang kunyari madadaanan mo sila sa BGC. And then they're like, oh, I'm this na. I turned into this now. This is my sahod na. Ganun. It's like, oh, what are you doing? But like, it's such a pretentious way na not even, oh, what are you doing na? Like, there's a bit of malice. There's a bit of inggit. So, imbis na sabihin mo achievements mo, you're just gonna lay low na lang. I don't know. I feel like that's a Lasallian thing. Or shout out the LSU, di ba?
Back in college, ako kasi yung medyo extrovert type. Eh, so, kahit yung buong block ko are more on introverts talaga. High wall lang sila. Ako kasi I have friends, or not friends, or more may kilala from a different block, different year, different, yes.
Cool kid ka, basically.
Madaldal lang talaga.
Different friend group yan.
So I gained a lot of, I guess, friends in during my college days. But when they heat up and try to open up, I try to be as much as present, kasi bihira lang na mag-open up sa akin or mag-reach out to ask concerns, ganun. Sa school kasi namin na-instill yung sisterhood.
Wait, did you go in a all-girls school?
All-girls school
Explain
for
why gay.
college.
That is like the
high school,
calling.
elementary. Same school?
No.
Pabeda?
No, co-ed no high school.
Okay.
Yes.
And then in college, you became all-girls?
Yes.
That's why you gay.
That is like the clicking switch
Yes.
na.
That's like,
Oo.
the moment you ask, are you from an all-girls school?
Amplify.
Amplify.
Yes, yung kabaklaan ko.
I think that's how you subtly ask them. Parang pagtakot ka to asking if they're gay, saan ka nag-study?
When they say like an all girls,
When they say, oh, Saints ko, Paveda, I know you.
I know you.
I know us.
Me and you.
Yes.
Yan yung sisters.
Yes. Kasi I was closeted before I transferred to the school. Kasi yung context college, went to Mapua, and then I transferred to an all-girls school. So,
Not Saints ko.
not Saints ko.
Okay.
Oh, wow, so many girls. and,
Wow.
and then everyone's like being themselves, and I'm like, oh, you're gay? Well, okay. At that time, parang may pa ako nun, boundaries, because I don't know how to project. Long hair pa ako nun, pumasok na.
Pwede ba short hair sa...
Hey, pwede.
Ah,
Pwede naman college. Yes.
Oo.
Eventually, napaikli yung buhok ko hanggang graduate akong super short hair. Sabi nga, pogi nga ako dun eh. Yun. Pero pumasok ko nga ako ng long hair, hindi dito. Tapos graduate, short.
Pataas
The
na
gayer you
pataas.
get, the shorter the hair.
Ayun. So, yun nga. Ayun. Extrovert ako noon. Like, I'm trying to be friends, connect with people kasi nga the sisterhood is there. Yun yung na-instill. So, in life ngayon, after college, it's I will try to be present or be rich, someone they can reach
Yeah.
in times of need.
I heard the girls that study in an all-girls school, most of them are gay, yes, but some of them are just like experimenting in that school, and then when they go to co-ed, they're like, oh no, that's just a phase.
Uh-uh.
Is that true, ba?
To some people, yes.
Oh.
I know people. I know girls who are like that. So, well, valid naman. So, at least
That's
you
true.
get to, I guess, explore if it's like, ayun ba yung preference mo or not. But, yeah, it's just sad kung ikaw ay naging
Parte ng experiment.
Like,
part ng experiment.
Thank you for joining.
Naging ano, thesis.
For research purposes pala.
Oh my God.
when I went back na to the Philippines and my mom wanted to try an Filipino school, sabi niya, ayoko mag-seat school ka kasi all girls. Baka you turn out as a lesbian. So she put me in LaSalle. Joke's on you, mom. I'll still bi, right?
Yeah.
So I think she tried to avoid the whole all girls school fiasco. But it still led me here.
I mean, if you're gay, you're gay. It's just,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't think that's something that you can explain
Yeah.
to
To their
older-
generation.
Yeah. I'm just lucky enough na if ever they do find out, I'm financially independent. I can survive and put food on my plate,
Yes.
pay my rent and everything without their support, which not a lot of queer people have the privilege
Yes.
of having. So many gay kids, like whether you're a guy or a girl, like, takot yan to even be outed because baka mawalan ng tuition, mawalan ng pagkain, mawalan ng
Mapalayas.
bahay.
Mapalayas.
Mapalayas.
Yeah, there are situation nga na it's sad na may ganun nangyayari.
It's sad. It's a majority, I feel
Yes.
it. So, and it's also sad na we had this other podcast where I said na the reason I work so hard is because I feel like I have to compensate for my sexuality. The reason I work hard is because I know na even if I am the most successful out of my siblings, my parents will not love me the same because I'm not like my siblings, which are straight. When we posted that, ang daming comments saying that they feel the same thing. That they feel that they have to compensate. They feel that they need to be somebody before they can be accepted. Basically, they can't be accepted for who they are right now. So, parang sobrang heartbreaking na hanggang ngayon, ganun pa rin. You still feel ostracized. You still feel like you don't belong. At 2025, bro.
And we should do better.
Yes.
At the same
But
time.
it is a sad thing.
Like, si Vice ganda.
Yes.
Right.
Because she's really great, like, great person. But she only got accepted because of her success.
Yes.
I don't know if a lot of people can attain the same success. A lot of people can be as accepted in that community without the success that Vice has gotten. I mean,
Yes.
granted, sobrang worthy of that success.
Yeah.
Deserve talaga.
Deserve.
But sobrang sad na even them, they have to justify their relationship. Sila ni ano?
Ayon.
They even have to
Ayon,
justify
yeah.
their relationship because of the stigma. Some people keep instilling na the guy is just using Vice for money. Because simply the fact na bakla. Why can't they just love for the sake of loving?
Here.
Here.